Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I have another Amiibo unboxing video for you. If you watch the other video that I just posted today as well, which is the Wave 14 Amiibo, that was recorded a long time ago, months ago, and I never got around to uploading it. And then Wave 15 released, and then Wave 16 released, and I got all of them, but I just never got around to doing it. And I know so many of you have asked me over and over and over, when are those Amiibo videos coming? When are they coming? When are they coming? The answer is now. We are continuing. You're getting 3 videos in one. You just saw Wave 14. Here's Wave 15, and Wave 16 is also coming later today. You get an all-in-one video. So let's jump right into it because you've waited long enough. So Wave 15 has Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Snake. And this is the Super Smash Bros. Amiibo line, of course. But bonus, because the same day that these all released, I think, or at least the same, roughly around the same time, this is all in September, the Link's Awakening Amiibo released for the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game on the Switch. So I figured I'd throw that in here as a little bonus. So let's jump into the Smash Brothers ones first. Here is Squirtle. So we are getting the other Pokemon to go alongside the Pokemon Trainer, which is very, very exciting. So here is Squirtle. So, let's take a quick look at the boxes, and then we'll actually jump into the Amiibo themselves. So, Ivysaur right here, which is really cool. There he is. And, of course, we have Snake. So, this is awesome to have a Snake Amiibo. More third-party representation. Super great to have him back in the game. I mean, I was never great as playing as him, but like it's always nice to have a good mix of characters, right? So let's quickly take a look at the box here for the Link's Awakening one as well. Here it is. Super cool. And so this one, you can use the Amiibo to share and trade custom dungeons with your friends in the Link's Awakening game, which I have played a little bit of. I need to play more of it, but I do love the art style. It is really, really cool. And the Amiibo just personifies that in figure form, which is really, really great. So I'll be right back, and then we are going to get these things open. All right, let's start with the Smash Brothers Amiibo here. Now, for those that haven't watched this channel and all of my previous unboxings, I have unboxed every single Super Smash Brothers Amiibo that has released. I have the entire collection so far, and I don't save them in boxes. I don't have space for that, and I'd rather take them out and use them in the game and that sort of thing. I display them on a shelf. So I know it pains some of you to see me take them out of boxes and throw the boxes away, but that's what I do. That's the enjoyment that I get. So here is Squirtle. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. So adorable. So he's got a clear stand here holding up the shell on the back. I will say this is one of the much more simpler Amiibo designs. There's not much texture to him. Very just kind of glossy, basic shell on the back. As the years have gone by, Amiibo have really evolved over the years to have some incredible detail and everything, and this almost feels like an Amiibo from the early days, you know? But then again, there's not much to Squirtle. It's a very simple design too, you know? And also in the early days, you would have had pea-colored stands instead of the clear ones here, so that is definitely an improvement. You do, you know, have kind of an open mouth there, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, there's, you know, not much to it. It's cute. Squirtle is great. And there he is. It's nice to have him in figure form. Same Smash Brothers logo in the base as always. So there you go. There is Squirtle. So let's bring in Ivysaur right here. Ivysaur was always a weird one for me because, like, I don't know, it's like a middle evolution, and middle evolutions are usually not as popular because, like, people love the base ones because they're cute or something, right? Or then they evolve to their final forms and they're, like, super awesome, like Venusaur or even Charizard, Blastoise, right? So Ivysaur was always kind of an odd one to me. I guess they wanted to have one of each, like a base level with Squirtle, then Ivysaur, then Charizard. But out of the 3, it was, like, my least favorite because it was just... It felt like, you know, like it's just the odd one out. It's like you're not as adorable anymore, but you're also not as cool because you're not Bulbasaur or Venusaur. But that being said, I think this Amiibo certainly adds some bonus points and cool points to Ivysaur here, because this is a really dynamic and cool pose. He's doing like the whole vine whip right here, and that is actually awesome, just the way they designed him. So he's got a clear stand holding him up from the bottom, but look at him. He is like ready to go, and yeah, that is super cool. Very dynamic. So you do have the leaves right here. There is a bit of texture, you know, on this one. Even in the top you can sort of see. So it is a little bit more detailed than the Squirtle one, for example. And then you have the vines coming out from there as well. So he is ready to attack with his Vine Whip, and that's awesome. I love this whole dynamic pose that they have here for Ivysaur. So that is really, really cool. There you go. Same Smash logo, of course. So, with that being said, we have Squirtle, Ivysaur, and a while ago we had Charizard. So I wanted to bring Charizard into this to have them all side by side. And you can also see here, Charizard is kind of a very simple design too. There's not much to it. Really, all these Pokemon, they're just kind of kept simple and some great design. So in a way, it's kind of nice that these all fit in very, very nicely together. So here you have the trio right there, right? Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. And of course, you have the Pokemon trainer ready to call them forth. And so that is so great to not only have the Pokemon trainer as is, which just released in the previous wave, but then each of the individual Pokemon that you can swap with. That is super, super cool. And if you're a fan of Pokemon Trainer, this is a great way to have them displayed all together on a shelf. That is just awesome. So I'm very glad that they released all the individual Pokemon and Pokemon Trainer together. That is super, super cool. So there you have it. So let's move those new Amiibo off to the side there, and we have to bring in Snake right here. So let's get right to it. Oh, he went flying. All right, there we go. So let's take a look at the Snake Amiibo. Very interesting. Very interesting. The one thing I will immediately say is these clear stands at the bottom just look so weird. Like this one's, going to the back of the foot, and then this one's just kind of stuck to the side of it there. I guess there's no way around it, if they, to have support there. It just looks odd. They're just so huge, and just kind of just weird looking. But if you can get past that, Snake itself though looks pretty cool. Some great detail on him. So let's look up close at Snake here. Okay. So as you can see, there you go. He is all ready to go. Some nice detail there in the front. All his little pouches and things that he's wearing. And it extends all the way around the back as well. So yeah, overall, pretty nice. Not bad, not bad. He's in that sort of classic pose right there. And there you go. There's your Snake Amiibo. So that is Wave 15. A very interesting wave. 2 Pokemon and then Snake. Very interesting combination. But, little bonus time. As I mentioned, we have the Link's Awakening Amiibo right here of Link. So let's open that up. Okay. And this just looks so great. Look at him. That's so awesome. I love the way they did this design, because it's got that sort of classic look to it. Very simplified design, Just the big eyes, just simple face. The clothes are very basic. There's not like much detail on them. You know, it's just the general design, sort of giant sword right there. And it's just very basic. But the way they designed it in this cute sort of little tiny miniaturized style is just like in the game. And it just looks so great. And it's got a nice gloss to it, a nice shine. I wasn't expecting that. But the whole thing has got a nice sort of, you can sort of see how the light reflects off of it. Real nice shine to it. Even on the shield. Yeah, I mean, overall, just looks really, really cool. So there you go. The base itself looks like that, which should look familiar if you've been collecting any kind of Zelda stuff before. Any Zelda amiibo, I should say. Because this has the same base as the other Legend of Zelda series of amiibo, including Link from Breath of the Wild, Link with the horse from Breath of the Wild. We have the Link from, I think this is the Majora's Mask Link. This one, I believe, is Ocarina of Time. What else do we got here? I think, is this the Skyward Sword Link? The Twilight Princess Link? The Wind Waker Link? The Wolf Link right there from Twilight Princess, the classic Sprite Link. Lots of links, as you can see, and they all have the same base. You can kind of really see it with this guy, although it is sort of faded on here. This one's a little darker, so you can sort of see the design on the base there. So this is, even though it was specifically for Link's Awakening, it's still following the same structure as the rest of these Zelda amiibo, which is fantastic. I love that. I love that consistency, so that if you've been collecting the other Legend of Zelda amiibo, then this is going to fit just right in, which is great. And as you can see, Link's style and design has evolved so much over the years. I mean, just look right up here alone. So many different styles, which is really, really cool. And definitely, like, worth collecting if you're a Legend of Zelda fan. So, anyways, that is it, folks. That is the Wave 15 of Super Smash Bros. Amiibo with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Snake, and then the Link's Awakening Link Amiibo right here. We do have Wave 16 coming up, which has Simon, Incineroar, and Chrom. So stay tuned for that video. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later.